Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The weekend is upon us and we're going to talk a few updates here on the channel concerning two players. Callum Hudson-Odoi has been advised by Edwin Jesse on whether to play for the Ghana Black Stars. He had something to tell Hudson-Odoi in choosing either Ghana or England. Also, Baba Rahman has revealed how his relationship with Antonio Conte was like. In an interview with Joy Sports, Gary Al Smith, he reveals that the last few days of his time at Chelsea were not great. The Blues were not also ready to sell him, and it was clear that he was not Antonio Conte's favorite. We'll listen to that interview he had with Gary Al Smith of Joy Sports. As usual, subscribe if you have not and click on the notification bell to get more updates. So the weekend is upon us and Accra Heart of Oak know what to do now. 3 more games and 2 more wins for them to win the title. Will they be able to do it? Kumasi Asante got to go kick things off tomorrow at 3 p.m. versus King Faisal. But before all that begins, I have an update on Abdul Baba Rahman. In an interview yesterday with Gary Al Smith of Joy Sports, he said that he was not a favorite of coach of Chelsea at the time, Antonio Conte. Yes, it was quite clear during Conte's reign that he was not his favorite person in the team. We'll have a listen to this 3-minute clip here of the interview that Gary Al Smith had with Abdul Baba Rahman, talking about his days at Chelsea and what led to him being taken out on loan and the eventual continuous cycle of being loaned out. Let's have a listen to the Ghanaian Abdul Baba Rahman.
Why did you leave Chelsea?
I left Chelsea because I didn't go on well with Conte, and when he arrived, I had a first meeting with him before the season ended, and he told me, how he wanted to play and how I can be in the team if I decide to stay. And I said, okay, that's fine. So when
He spoke to you personally?
yeah, so we went on vacation, came back, and he was at the Euros, so we started the preseason, and then he came to join us. And during the preseason, like the way he was reacting towards me, I didn't like it. So I went to speak with the sporting director, and I told him like my worries. I told him this is what is happening in training, and I don't have confidence anymore, and if I will stay here, I will not be confident enough to show my qualities. The first meeting, he told me to just keep calm and then keep working hard. Okay, so I said that's fine, and this was in London, and then we went to Austria, and then it started getting worse. That's when I said no.
How so?
I don't know, maybe my name was easy on his tongue, but like every small thing was like Baba, 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 like, you know, and most of the players came to ask me like what's going on, and I said I don't know, like, and Mikel Obi told me to just stay, I shouldn't like bother of what he's doing. But as young as I was not taking it lightly. So when we went to Austria, I spoke to the sporting director again, and I said, no, this is way over. I couldn't take it. I think Christian Achu was part also. Yeah, I think he was also part of this trip. I told him, nah, I cannot take this anymore. So they said, okay, what do you want to do? And I said, I would prefer to leave. And they said, no, the club don't want to sell me. So I said, okay, if that's so, then I would prefer to go on loan somewhere. And Schalke the then coach of Schalke was my former coach in Augsburg. So he called me and said, Baba, if you are not feeling good at Chelsea, you know I'm always here to help you, and I'm in Schalke now, so if you want to come, that's fine.
So you heard the Baba Rahman there. Quite interesting what he had to say about Antonio Conte, the relationship they had. Clearly, he was not a favorite of the Ghanaian, and he did not like him. And Baba Rahman clearly saw that, wanted to leave. The Blues were not ready to sell him, so they took him out on loan, and that is how he started going out on loan to other clubs. Right now, he is with Greek side PAOK Thessaloniki, and he has completed that loan move after being with the under-23s for the first half of the season. He won his first trophy in his career with Thessaloniki, the Greek FA Cup, and we couldn't have wished any better for him. Great news on the front of Baba Rahman, who was explaining how his time at Chelsea went. John Michelobi, he mentioned it, there was the one who advised him to stay, but I think it was untenable, and for both parties, the ties had to be cut, and that is how he left the Blues on loan. Quite unfortunate after Baba Rahman, but he is trying to get back on track in his career, playing for the Ghana Black Stars. He has been quite okay. Many people have faults with his style of play, as with any player across the world. But Abdul Baba Rahman, they're telling us his story of his time at Chelsea. My next story has to do with Callum Hudson-Odoi. Yes, a person of interest for the Ghana Black Stars, for the Ghana whole nation in particular. The president met him, the sports minister as well also met him, and they had talks with him, trying to sort of convince him to choose Ghana over England. After already playing for England 3 times, he is still eligible to play for Ghana. But another Ghanaian has come out to advise him, following Charles Taylor and a lot of others who have come out to talk to him and on whether to choose Ghana or not. Edwin Jesse, a former Ghana player, he plays in Netherlands. Edwin Jesse has urged the Ghanaian winger Hudson-Odoi not to allow his choice of a national team to be determined by the opinion of others. Now, speaking on Kasapa FM's program, Edwin Jesse reminded the Chelsea star that a national team career is one of the key decisions any player would make, and that he should give it strong considerations before deciding on which country to represent. I would advise him, Callum Hudson-Odoi, to follow his heart rather than bowing to the public pressure at this critical moment in his career, JC said. Hudson-Odoi, a person of interest for Ghana, as the team tries to put things together to get a formidable squad for the upcoming African Cup of Nations, the World Cup qualifiers, as well as the World Cup proper next year. He has met with the Minister of Youth and Sports, met with the President as well. In a Facebook post, they were trying to say that they will find ways of making it possible for the Ghanaian to probably play for Ghana in the end. By Edwin Jesse there with a nugget of wisdom: follow your heart. Where does your heart belong to? If it is with Ghana, alright, go with it. If it is with England, all the way, go with it. But don't bow down to pressure. I tend to agree with this one. Let me know what you think in the comments box. So that has been it for today. The Euro semi-final has kicked off. Today we'll have games: Spain, Switzerland, also Italy versus Belgium. Great games to look forward to. I'm bringing you updates on that front as well as and when we get them. The Ghana Premier League continues this weekend, followed by the FA Cup round of 16 in midweek. Your thoughts on everything in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Enjoy the weekend.